Connecticut team that comes in red hot. They've won 12 straight games, including
chest out. But I know Danny's going to be ready to go, and I think his Huskies will be ready to go
here in Newark. Good movement underneath and a beautiful setup. It
brings to the table from a coaching perspective.
State McCray gets it to Williams, curling dribble. Beautiful little Silas Demery Jr. underneath. A beautiful little dump off pass to Reed, blocked on his first try. A lot of contact underneath. Wing shot clock at 10 into the lane.
Watch the pull-up jumper too.
This is Clark, little floater, and he ranked in the top 5 in the country. They have won, including that game against Connecticut 2 years ago, December of. Some of that Seton Hall defense. Shot clock never resets. Down to 1. Mullins has no idea. Finally hoists it up, and it's
in front of him.
Shaheen Holloway's defense, number 7 in the country. This is Reed Jr. barreling to the cup, and he's going to get him where they are 2+ months into the season.
Yeah, when we asked them about, the tune of Seton Hall, the way they come out and really defend. And here's his pull-up. That's what I was talking about. He's dynamite with that, so he distributes the ball.
For a beautiful find underneath. Reed on the bounce, and Reed is sent back. Stefan.
But looking at him to back it off, thinking he's going to drive it. I think you force him to drive it.
Missed 3 from Solo. So we wondered how the Pirates would score on Connecticut's defense. Same question at this end of the floor. Look at Caravan.
First shot, he just fumbled it a tiny bit.
Here comes Solo ball, their leading scorer underneath, little body bumping in the paint.
And Purdue, Matt Painter's squad.
It's quite the New Jersey triangle between you three. Shaheen, 2-point lead, which has been 5 minutes gone by in this first half. This is Caravan, catch and shoot, and he buries it. This is Terrace Reed Jr., now to Mullins, one of the premier freshmen in the country, Silas Demery Jr. Let's go back to January of 22. A team that entering tonight has overcome double-digit. Can Uconn now get their offense in gear? They're 3 of 11 from the field. This is ball too much.
And the course of the season is if Seton Hall's down by 5 or 7 points late in the game, they almost relish it. They just rep
and plays right to Seton Hall's favor.
Solo nice ball, jump pass. What a find underneath. Down low to Hines on the box, working against Ryba. Elevates, soft touch. And this back and forth affair early on continues. Caravan into the corner. This is Jalen Stewart. Not that time.
High screens here. And Danny Hurley really. Oh, watch out.
Aaron pass by Ball.
Touching it, not turning it over. Be careful with it.
Bud Clark again finds his spot.
I thought they would beat NC State. They had a much more connected team, and that's what jump-started this season.
Andy, don't be mind of this first half. This is TJ Simpkins, and he coughs it up. Malachi Smith off to the races. The officials get off for this Uconn offense.
Well, they're just tracking him totally on the outside. He's going to continue to move without the basketball. Just under 17 points a game in road games.
Dribble drive, Demery Jr., and then it's Terrace Reed. It's 1 of 7 from deep. This is Reed, puts it on the deck to the cup, lays it up, no, and then it's Caravan. Hines going to reset straight away to Parker, 4 to shoot. Parker, deep shot, contact, and they're going to get Mullins. Native sophomore season, first year in the program after his freshman band misses on a 3. Mullins tracks it down, the 8th offensive rebound of the half. Nice for the Huskies. Look at that move, Reed. Hard to say that Ryba helped save our season early part of the year. And it just shows you the depth of this team.
He's looking for some action on the glass.
All tied at 17. This battle between 2 top.
As giveaway gifts. They'd be blowing them all night on us.
Rivera, hard move to the rack. Here's Demery Jr. trying to find his spot, guarded by Clark. Gets a Reed screen. Reed, beautiful lead pass. But Clark's going to reset. Good ball movement now to Williams on the slash. Goes glass. 79%.
21, 22-year-old kids. Look at this action down low.
Terrace Reed on the box. What a matchup! And Jimmy with 18 of their 21 points make it 19 of 22. Again, we just haven't quite been the same offensively since Maui.
There's another look.
Mullins backdoor. They got a piece with Stewart. Stewart got a fingertip on it. Mullins transition 3. He buries Injury the first part of the season with that ankle. But my goodness, is he coming to his own for Dan Hurley in the hoop. Malachi Smith turns the corner. Out of his hands, poked away by Ryba. Shot clock didn't reset, so Smith's going to pull.
Years because they lost 4 years in a row, so you got to change hotels every year. Not Groundhog Day. It is not the same every year.
And of course, as the basketball knocked around, and here comes solo ball out of the fray for the Huskies. Backdoor, Stewart. Beautiful start under Dan Hurley since he took over the reins of the program in 2018. Here comes ball, little Euro step. Every pass, Reed able to reach down for it. 2 to shoot. This is ball. Slices to the rack and lays it. Build on a 14-0 spurt.
And the Huskies defend the inside and the paint very well. Stepped out of bounds on.
Boy, nice little ball movement. They get it to Hines. Low right. Hines doubled up. And they're going to get him at the line. Basket will not tease him as they desperately try to get themselves their first point at the Prudential Center in Newark. Spiro Ditas, Jim Spinarco, Andy Cass. Spin, tough shot. Batted around, and Reed clears for the Huskies. What a pass. Ball! Take it. Come alive last couple of minutes. Hines with the block. Loose ball. They get it to Ball. Three-pointer from the center. Got a 1 second difference. Shot to game clock. Parker finds a seam. Errant pass.
Right sideline.
Demery gonna shoot the runner, and that's gonna get us to halftime here in Newark.
And they get Connecticut rattled a little bit on the offensive end.
Seton Hall Pirates included in the top 25 for the first time in 16-1, 6-0 in Big East play. Number 3 team in the country. Solo ball. Start offensively. They had some things working. But my goodness, as this Huskies defense clamped down. Big baskets. Solo ball, steps back, well short on the 3. Offensive rebound, Reed, bodies all over the place.
It's a game.
Mullins, little broken play, contact, crowd wanted a double.
It's a great group, high character group of guys. Alex Caravan, though, has found his voice a little bit more, and I saw that this afternoon.
You know, a guy who's going to be rah-rah. I think if guys respect a quiet leader, then that works in their favor also.
Beautiful.
They can take the Huskies out of their rhythm.
Mullins, boy, excellent find underneath. Williams
here, get something out of a turnover.
Huskies get back quickly. Williams pulls up. Three-pointer won't go. And who do the Pirates turn to for some offense? Desperate. Bud Clark underneath. Pretty. What a matchup against Payne. Setting him up into the paint. Payne, the flick, and he
was extremely good.
Hall Road Demons as Mullins able to get his hands dirty. Defense. It's getting hot here in Newark. As Alex Caravan calmly left in the second half. Connecticut Huskies looking to pile it on as that
three-protection a little bit. You pick up an offensive foul, so be it. Here we go, just like this.
Parker taking contact. Incredibly doubled its win total from last year. Remember last year, just 7 wins, 7-20.
Defensive end.
Caravan tries to break it, something that the Huskies worked on the last couple of days. A little bit of playing with supreme confidence. This is Rivera, puts it on the deck, the spin, and he goes glad.
Defense, 3-on-2 here.
Here comes Demery, boy, dropping a dime. Reed coming heavy.
Good answer by the Huskies.
So much of what they have driven.
When you have it, don't rush your passes. Look before you do anything.
Here's Clark, stops when he has to sit. And this is a big danger zone now with Clark, one of their most experienced players on the bench. Caravan working hard.
I like this driving, though.
For a beautiful strip.
Nice look.
Underneath, boy, off a broken play. It's
driving to the basket move. See, he could have turned and shot a three-pointer just then.
Parker underneath. This is Williams. A couple of fakes. And they have cut this thing down to a 13-point deficit.
Big possession, both ends. Nice cut.
Boy, beautiful dime. Williams going to get him reset. Back from Rivera. Williams on the attack. And a near 16 left to play in the second half. Mike Williams. They've hit 4 straight shots. Parker trying to feed a high post. It's a turnover.
That's a tough entry pass.
Turnover.
Nice help there by Hines along the baseline, too.
Simpkins leading. Hines. 14. That's a 57% clip. Mullins on the wing, trying to feed the Reed. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Here comes Williams. Rivera. Offense with 10 in this game.
That's why I would selectively shoot them. Look at this. Oh,
Simpkins, a little bit of a...
For Uconn.
So TJ Simpkins, second in the Big Eastern free throw. A steal. Reed with 12 to shoot.
Look for a backdoor cut. There it is.
Reed underneath. Harris Reed Jr. in gear. Parker into the paint.
Look at them attack though, Spiro. Both sides of the floor.
Backdoor, a chance at three. Here at the right. Caravan. Underneath, it's Reed. A series of fakes. Lays it in.
Into this game, and it has so far. He's going to be shuffling guys in and out to keep fresh legs in there.
Whistle blown.
You're an official, right? The first thing you're going to be able to see on a defensive player.
A fire. Hines swallowed him up.
Keep going to the hoop.
Williams to the red, and he lays it in. This is Caravan on the wing. Here comes the freshman Mullins to the cup, and he lays it in. Meeting between these two schools where they were both in the top 25. Williams from deep missed it, and the Pirates are now pole out this week.
Here's that dunk down.
Hines on the box, has Reed on his back, steps middle, and Reed turns him back. Harris Reed Jr., Jim, I beg your pardon, you're right, it was going to have.
This is a set that Seton Hall has run for years, even with Kevin Willard's team. The little weave out front.
Parker to Stewart, back to Reed. This is Mullins.
Nice
on the attack, steps back. Great win. And Seton Hall trying to continue their best 16-game start in almost a decade. Critical points at the stripe. Stewart trying to feed the post, gets it underneath to Reed. Couple of fakes, contact.
Corner and drive it to the basket.
Clark trying to atone for those two missed free throws. Steps back, fadeaway baseline jumper. Pirates looking to push as we cross the 4-minute mark. Beautiful dribble drive.
Again.
Here comes Mullins, sealed off the baseline. This is Stewart, 3 to shoot. Reed, he's going to fire.
Two if they can get it.
Williams elevates. That's no good. Parker, offensive rebound. It's the team. And somehow they're still alive.
Here's the pull-up.
Clark elevates and hit. Demery holding, 10 to shoot. Caravan is held. Two-time national champion, 4-year starter, multiple years as we come up on the final 70 seconds. On the wing, Mullins underneath. Look at Caravan, gets it to Reed.
Perfect time to execute on it.
But Harris Reed's having a nightmare. 62 seconds left.
No need to panic right now. Good cut.
Clark underneath, it's Payne. Fisher, senior out of Jacksonville, Florida. And Clark on the wing. Clark gets it back. Another chance and fight.
Everybody will be involved on this, and they're patient.
Here comes Demery, little bit of a trip. The officials are 2 for 2 tonight. Options if you're Shaheen Holloway in terms of how you want to handle this. 3-point has been huge down the stretch. Williams elevates and Mullins got a piece. Loose ball, Parker up and under, no tough.
That deflection.
Sports, one of the things that makes Mullins so special. Everyone knows how talented and how proud he must be of the player he's become. 2 huge frees play, both of which have come on their home floors. That earlier home loss to